Hi everybody, I'm Christian and this is Lazy Devs. That's good stuff. We're still fixing the bugs that we've discovered in our beta playtesting session of our Breakout hero game. Last time around we fixed a very scary bug. This time we're going to fix another bug that we have to fix, absolutely. This is the problem with the score. There's a bit of a problem with the score. Let me see, where are we actually having the score? So I explained it already previously, points, there we go. So I explained it already previously. So the problem we have is the variables that store our score, those are too small to contain the amount of score we can get realistically in this game. So let me show you real quick perhaps what I mean. So let me see, where is it? There it is. This is the maximum number that you can store in a Pico-8 variable. So if I'm gonna go down and gonna go to start game, okay. Restart now. Okay. Where's points? There we go. We're gonna go like this, right? So we're gonna start with a very high score from the beginning. So you see you have very high score, and I'm gonna start playing. Can we? Why is this working? It shouldn't be working. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe. Huh, weird. I thought this was the maximum number. Oh, maybe we don't have comma values going on. No, but that can't be, right? Let me see. Pico-8 maximum value. $32,000. Oh, okay, it's a bit higher. This is the maximum number. Yeah, see? Now we're suddenly negative. So this is bad, obviously. And so we need two variables to store our score. And that, you know, has like a lot of repercussions. Every time we add something to the score, we need to keep track of it. How are we going to store it in two variables? I don't know, actually. So we have 30,000. Let's say we have 30,000, and for each additional, let's make it really stupid, because I don't think we need that much of that huge number of zeros. I don't think people will create that huge of a high score here. I mean, eventually with every high score technique can overflow. So what I want to do maybe is something like points2, just a very simple, stupid solution, just points2, you know, like this. And points2 will basically will increase every time we reach 10,000. If we reach 10,000, we subtract 10,000 from points and add 1 to points2. It is a solution, right? So actually, I don't like how we start with the points. I don't think we need it. We might save some, because there was points here, right? Like right here. No, there was no. There was. Well, I thought I saw it. Never mind. Okay, so reset level. Okay, so I'm gonna copy these guys, and then I'm gonna actually search for points. Every time we use points, I'm gonna actually there's a multiplicator. That's fine. If points equals, then okay, this is something we're gonna deal with later. So get points is where we're actually getting points, right? So if okay, and so here we're gonna go if points is greater than 10,000. And now comes the point where we have to start saving those tokens here. So I'm going to actually do it like this inline if statement. These inline if statements save, I think, 1 token or so. Basically, the idea is that you don't write the then anymore if you put the statement that you're comparing for in the if statement in brackets or parentheses, then you don't need the then anymore. But you can only have one statement of the if statement. There's no then and end anymore, but just this one statement. Points 2 plus minus 1 plus equals 1. Right. So when we reach 10,000, we're gonna get 1. And actually, this statement goes here. Okay. So the only thing that we need to do now is the only thing. So there's just nothing left anymore. We have to have it actually displayed, because right now, if we reach 10,000, we basically and then yeah, we actually have to have multiple statements here. I'm sorry. So we actually have to do like this. Points 2 is increased by 1, but also we have to reduce points by 10,000. So minus equals 10,000. Let's make it like if this is greater or equals, like this. So now points 2 basically counts how many 10,000s we have. And yeah, this is like, there's a lot of leeway. We could go like with 30,000, but then that wouldn't be so neatly. Because right now, like points 2 is basically 100,000, right? Like each point 2 is worth 10,000, but if each point 2 was worth 30,000, it might be difficult to print it out as a number. Right now it's kind of easy because you just print point 2 and then add points at the end, like append points at the end. But if points 2 were every 30,000, we have to do some math, and then that math would also maybe overflow, and that would be like, ooh, awkward stuff. Right, so first I want to test it, and then I'm gonna make it sure that it displays properly. So let me go to here's start level. There we go. Here's we have points. So I'm gonna go like 9,998. I'm gonna run it. Yeah, you see, it got reduced. That's fine. That's good. Why do I always get 10 points? That doesn't make sense, actually. If you think about it, just 1 point would be fine. Just 1 point would be fine. I mean, that's also a solution, isn't it? I mean, I would probably still do it with with the additional, because, you know. Yeah, okay, I'm a bit of a dummy here, right? But if you think about it, we always get 10 points. If we get 1 point, that's also fine. And we can also add a 0 always at the end. It's kind of like an easy solution for this problem as well. Right? Okay, so we're always getting 1 point instead of 10 points now. Let me see if this works. And we're going to print the score differently. We're just going to add a 0 at the end. It will look the same. Yeah, there we go. Good. And now when we're drawing the stuff. So this is now where things get interesting. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it makes sense. That was fine. And draw logo, draw sash, draw game. There we go. So it might be actually a good idea to print score. It's good, just go print score. Or actually get score might be smarter. So it kind of like returns a string value that converts like two score numbers into one. So yeah, score string or point string. S1, S2, and we're gonna return S1 dot dot S2 dot dot 0. This is the score that actually comes out at the end, right? Yeah. And where's my points? So here's points, right? So instead of points, we're gonna go point string as points 1, points 2, points. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Wait. Just making sure this is correctly. So first points 2 and so let's make it point. Yeah, let's make it points 2 and then points. That's fine. Then just to make sure, we're gonna make S2 and S1 and S2 and S1 like this. Just renaming some variables. Let's see if this works. See, this is a problem now. First of all, if the score is 0, then I'm going to get 0, 0, so that's not good. And if points 2 is 0, then we're going to get like a trailing 0. That's also not good, but let's run this for now. Yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, and also we need to have trail like Yeah, there's actually a lot of thinking going on here. So okay, local ret. We're gonna go if s2 equals is greater than 0, then I'm gonna ret equals then okay, so if S2 is, if we have some S2 stuff, if we have some 10,000s already having, then ret will be S2. If there is no 10,000s, there is not going to be a 0 in front, right? That makes sense. We're going to also go if S1 equals 0, and S1 equals 0 and S2 equals 0, return 0. This is a lot of text, a lot of programming for a very simple function, but yeah, we have to do this. Okay, so if everything is 0, then just return 0, it's fine. Okay, then we're gonna set our return thing, and at the end we're gonna return the ret. Right? So if there is no 10,000s, if there is 10,000s, then we're gonna set a ret to ret dot s2 like this. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, and that happens, then we set it to this, but also we need the trailing zeros now. Not the trailing 0, the zeros in front. Because the problem is like, okay, so let's say we have 10,000, right? 10,001. Let's say we have 10,001. That's what we want to have, right? If we just add 1 and then whatever was in S1, so that we would actually get 11. So we have to add those zeros in between here, because there is a trailing, there's not a trailing one, but because there's one in front from the S2. And and there is some score that doesn't go all the way to the final digit. This is very difficult to put into words, but I'm trying to do the number formatting so it looks correctly. So we get like zeros that fill in when we need them. I wonder if there is a function for this in Pico-8, but I doubt it. Formatting. Some programming language have some built-in formatting functions. Can we get this? No. That's okay. If S2 equals S1 equals 0, then else if S2 is smaller than 10, then, or actually we could also get the length of S2, and then we get a number. I wonder if this will be less or more tokens. I think it's not going to be less tokens. I'm just gonna hack it. It's whatever. Hack the planet. Like this. So if there is something in S2, then if 0, then R2 equals right, dot, and then we need 3 digits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. 10,000. Else if it's smaller than 10, we're gonna go with 3 digits plus S1. And it's 100. Then we're gonna need 2 digits and okay. We're gonna get and then if it's actually a 4-digit number in S1, then we're just gonna add those 2. Then here we're going to get S1, and then we're going to dot red dot equals right, dot 0, like so. God, I'm just shocked how much tokens we use. I'm pretty sure we could use this easier. We could just get the length of S1, how many digits that has, and then do some math there. But we would still probably need a for next loop, I think. Yeah. And I'm not sure if this would actually save a lot of tokens. It's certainly more difficult to program, so I'm a bit lazy here. Good. Let's see if this works. Yeah, seems working. Oh. Wait. We have too much now. See how we have too much now? We don't have 10,000 now. Oh, actually we do have 10,000. We have 100,000. No, 1 million now. I think we went up a digit, right? Let's see this again. So now we have 90,000. And so we should go to, yeah, going up. Yeah, and now we went one too much, right? No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. So if it's 0 than this, if it's smaller than this, then 10,000. The code seems to be fine. Ah. No. No. Let me observe this again. Maybe I just did the math wrong. So the number of digits shouldn't change, right? So now the number should change. So this is now 100,000, and it should stay at 100,000. So this is fine. We're getting two zeros in the front. That's fine. Okay, now we have 1 million. So what happened? We still have 3 zeros. Oh yeah, just this should be this one. It's that easy. Seems to be going well. Okay. Whew, that was a way more complicated function than I thought it would be. Yeah, so this is now, let's see points, if we ever points, if we ever using points again. No, we're never drawing, at least not in the draw function here, we're never drawing points anymore. But there's some, now the big part is the high score tab now. This is going to be a bit crazy now, because now we have to save 2 numbers for every high score. And we also have to like change the sorting algorithm as well, how we sort things. So, but first of all, I think we need to kill the stats function now, because we don't have actually enough space to save all those numbers and also save the stats here. So this has to actually go to playtesting tracking. That's good, because we also get a bunch of tokens from this. So I made it intentionally so that I'm going to get errors if I delete this code. So this is good. That we should remove this, but otherwise we're fine. So yeah, I'm trying to remove now the code that lets us see the high score and then continue to see the stats for this. Update logo, there we go. No, that's logo, winner weight. Where is it? It's called start, update start, right? There we go. Yeah. Might be just like this. Yeah. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go to the save function. So first of all, I wanna save two things now. So yeah, this is score. Add HS score. Add a new high score. Score. Where we do the reset? I want to reset it as well. Somewhere we do the reset. There we go. No, oh no, I already have SH2. Let's call it SHT for thousands. Yeah, I want to actually see it. So I'm going to actually go 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Sort this, save this. Okay, that's good. So here, score 2, and then we're adding SHT score 2. That's good. Oh, so this is blinking, right? Okay, so this is working. This is working sort HS. So this is where we have to check for. I'm going to deal with this in a second. Actually, yeah. So in order to see if the sorting works, I actually want this score, the lowest score, the 250 type score. That should be the second score, so to speak. So just to make sure that we sort this correctly. Load HS, yes. Here's when we're loading stuff. SHT, oops. This is going to be +1 now. So we the entire layout of our high score list changes now. So this is going to be a bit stressful. And then this is where we're saving stuff. So SHTI +1, 2, 3, 4, and then here 5. Here's where we're printing the high score. Actual score, there we go. If score plus, okay. Yeah, so here's where we used our new function. This point string thing. Point string SHT and SH. Everything is coming up Christian. And also, like, I just realized this score is now way too high because we removed the 0 at the end. So I'm just gonna bring everything down a little bit. That's good. And also I want to make sure that we're gonna reset the high score because now there's some old high score in there and also some stats, and I want to get rid of them no matter what. So I will. Where is reset? Oh, this is the wrong one. High score tab. So we're not. The sorting still doesn't work. I'm gonna deal with the sorting in a second, but I first want to have also this. Yeah, okay, we already have this in here. Okay. Okay, so this seems fine. This is what we're talking about. And now I want to check the sorting. I want to have the score number 5 to rise on top to number 2. So this goes away, and then high score tab. So this is the sorting function, and we kind of copied this function from somewhere else, so we're not exactly you know, it's fine. So we want to make sure if and hs is greater than... so this is the problem. So if hs is greater... okay, and so this is going to be a difficult if statement now. And hst equals sht, and sht is smaller than... so we're going to only switching if... so if both things are... if sht is smaller and this, or sht is just smaller. So basically this is a check where we're comparing two values with each other and see if they have to switch places. And it was very easy before, because before we had just like, okay, if it's smaller, if one value is smaller than the other, just switch places. But now we have to compare two values. And so now we compare the SH, the normal score, the under 1000 score, only with each other if the 10,000 score, the new score that we added, if that's the same. So if both are 10,000 something, then we just compare the sum things with each other because the 10,000 already equals. But if one is like greater by 10,000 than the other, then we're not comparing the other numbers, just the 10,000s with each other. Here's a piece of a breezy. And now just making sure that if we're switching to values, that we're also actually switching the SHT values. Like so. There is no such thing as SHT. That's okay. How did we reset the score then? Is what I'm asking myself. We might not have reset the score properly for some reason. All right. There is a problem here. I don't know exactly what the problem is. So we're loading stuff. You know what? Let's reset the high score again. Huh. What is nil in this line? This is okay, so we're resetting, right? There's SHT. Huh. Not gonna load. Let me scan through this real quick. SHT, SHT, SA, HS, HS. Huh. For some reason, SHT probably is empty, and I'm not sure why. We're resetting the HS, so that's why. Let me look at reset HS again. And so the funny thing is, it just worked just now. So what changed? I guess it just didn't sort properly. Okay, so maybe it's just the. Let me see. Oh, this is the wrong tab. Okay, so add HS does reset HS. This is what we're interested in, right? So okay, so HST 001 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, that's fine. There's comma values and everything. Sort HS and save this. That never happens, I think. Right? For some reason, that never happens. HST, 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 HS, HS, HST, HST. Do. So one thing we can do is, I think there was a function called stop that kind of stops the program, and then we can print the length of HST hashtag HST, just like a debug, because I'm not sure what's happening. Oh god, even this is what? Oh no, oh yeah, I think you just don't print it, you just like this. It's 5, so this is not a problem. So maybe there's not a number in there? What is happening in this game? Oh god, okay, so let's run this again. Attempt to compare nil with a number. So one of these is nil. So let's see. We start. So okay. So yeah, we might get a. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. So if j is greater than 1, though, so we do have a j greater than 1. So if we start at 1. So we do a check for this. So that's why I'm. How about we start at 2? Just seems like a good idea. I don't know. Now this worked. And now it sorts properly. Okay, so I think what happened here, because we made this if statement more complicated, the way it worked previously, it had this j, and that j stopped this entire loop, like, because this will break if j is 1, because that will cause us to access a value in this array that is not existent, a value number 0. 0, it doesn't exist in Lua. It starts at 1. So if j is 1, and then you subtract 1 from it, you get, like, you try to access SHT 0, right? That's bad. But they had like this thing in here, this j, if j is greater than 1, just to make sure that this actually never happens. But because we made, and that was enough, that was okay. But because we added some more complicated stuff to all this if statements here, that made it so that I guess this contingency plan, this stuff, wasn't actually not enough to keep it from starting doing some other math around later on. And that caused it to make errors. So I have to start it at 2 in order for this entire thing to work properly. Yeah, I guess that was the solution. I feel bad though. Maybe there's still a bug in here. Let me see if we can load it now. Oh, see. Still having some leftovers from our stats. It still works. Okay. Still leftovers. I told you. Okay, let me finish the game. Oh, I cannot finish the game. I have to actually do the debug stuff. Update functions. This is great because we're gonna get to hear our new music again. Oh, there's a problem. These things I'm removing are all the stats things that I put into. There we go. There's another stat thing, just to do the debugging stuff. Okay, there's a problem here. Yeah, still fucked. This is bad, and I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Ha! Because this statement has to go in brackets. Yeah, this is a bit wonky, but there's like, if you have like a big statement with ands and ors and stuff like that, when there's an and statement, it will just evaluate the first thing, and if that's false, then it doesn't have to do the second one, because you know that both have to be true in order for this to pass, and if already the first failed, you don't have to check the second one. So that's what the previous code relied on. But now I actually added some and and or statements. And so there was like an or that was like, if this and then was another or there. And so it evaluated this, skipped the and, but then there was the or that it still evaluated. So I put like the brackets around this. And this might actually do the trick. Maybe it doesn't do the trick, then I don't care. Well, I do care very much, then I will be very bad. But there's a different error now. Okay, what's the problem here? Print HS line. Name equals name. Concentrate field. Okay, so there's some nil variable somewhere here, interestingly. That's weird. HS2 seems to be a problem. What? What? This makes no sense. Oh. Oh yeah, I know what the problem might be. So we're adding a score. We need to actually make sure that this, when we're adding the score, we are actually putting the right, yeah, okay. Points 2. Yeah, now we saved. So we had some crap in our file, in our high score file. Man, this is a very bug-ridden episode, and we're already going very long. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, sometimes bugs get in the way. You have to fix them. So let me see. I'm gonna reset the high score once more. So we did a mistake in the. We did a mistake in the arguments that we transmit. We changed the add high score function, and now we added a nil in our initials, and that nil was also saved in the high score file, and that caused troubles. Okay, so let me see. Now we should get it. Okay, there's one more thing that we still have to fix, and that is where we check if the points are enough to get into a high score list. This is where we do this. Yeah, so we check if points is so if points 2 equals SHT, or points 2 equals SHT, and then like this. And we're gonna test this by resetting the high score once more. That's already doing that. And we're going to give us a ridiculous high score. High score tab. Oh god, this is a incredibly advanced and complicated addition to this. Whew. Still, I thought I'd fixed you. Okay, now I think I just messed up the reset function. Yeah, okay. So now we should not get into the high score list. Okay, I'm just happy this worked. That's great. I love it. So let's reset everything to 0, because that's fine. And let's make sure that on the high score pointer gets reset to 0. Easy. Not easy at all. This is a mess, but I'm glad we were able to implement this. So yeah, we need to be checking for errors here, but it still seems a bit wonky. Seems to be very fragile, especially the sorting function seems fragile. Maybe we're going to rewrite it for it to be more robust. Nah, it will be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, just one more thing. We're not going to reset every time. Well, we're going to reset one more time. Okay, and then we're gonna just load a high score. I have to always dance for this. Okay, guys. So on the next episode, what is left? What is left with our game? So a score overflow is fixed. That's great. So now little details. We have to make sure that frame rate is fine. Not sure if it's fine, but it seems like some people have complained. we're gonna fix the confusing. It's not really a fix, but we're gonna add this thing where the sash is less confusing. I want to show the ball on top of the sash, perhaps, or I was thinking maybe like showing like a shadow of the ball, basically. We're gonna see what works, and then that would require some testing if this actually works out. But yeah, it feels slow, so let's add a fast mode. Let's make it like twice as fast, and that's gonna be a fast mode. We're gonna put it on a start screen, and then you're gonna push up and down to change it into fast and slow mode. And Mega Ball is useless yet, so this is gonna be then later on. There's gonna be some gameplay tweaks that we're gonna deal with as well. Okay, guys, see you next time around, guys. Bye bye.